Hi everybody, how's it going? I'm Zero.
I'm DK.
And I'm Rizzo, and today in Anime Reaction, we're going to be watching the third episode of Houseki no Kuni.
Hashtag gem butts.
Gemfu.
So anyway, last time on his Houseki no Kuni, Phos got swallowed, right?
Yeah.
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 So, yeah. 3,
2,
1.
let's jam.
And the episode goes downhill really quick.
Man, if it's green, you really should be looking at a doctor. Or you should really be looking to see a doctor.
Are we having a light flashing before our eyes moment? No, no.
Board.
Bitch, don't be yanking my hair. Wait till we're alone.
Was she coming out the side there?
Looks like it. Because I don't think our big snail friend had a wound that would, I guess, excrete gemstone.
It's not the weirdest thing I've seen in this anime.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that Phos maybe found her hidden talent.
Being inside animals?
She has to be inside something.
Well, that showed up on the thing's shell, right? Well, she is really low on the most scale, so maybe they can use that as a weak point to break the shell. See? Her uselessness isn't totally useless.
She's basically a punching bag for the rest of the gems.
Ouch.
Yeah, that is pretty fucked. Your whole existence, you're only useful when you get beat up. That puts her more useless than Aqua. Snail, use Vine Whip. Since it's going up against rock types, it is super effective. Oh, don't do it.
Yeah.
How many points would that grind earn on Pro Skater?
And
Sploosh.
Oh.
Another tendril or entrails. The kick is up. Blocked.
Well, it's not like you could do any better there, Bort. I don't like Bort.
bitch.
I really don't like Bort.
I'm down here, you idiots. For real? You've been demoted to mascot character. You are by far the most useless anime character in existence.
Reminds me of that episode of Magical Shopping Arcade of Binabashi, where they're in the hard-boiled world, and if they get shot, they turn into little comic relief chibi characters.
Yep, exactly that. Did she get hit too hard? Oh my god. Lose 50 experience, Doc. Oh shit! Who's up for some biology lessons? You see, Bort, that's how you be a serious character without being a bitch.
Right?
Escargot. She doesn't trust that look. Oh! Damn it. Diamond, the snail whisperer. So is that her talent? She's kind of like a ditto? Oh my goodness. Can't contain her excitement. Oh. You know what? That doesn't seem like a half bad idea, though.
But no one likes her.
I fought and you. Oh, wow.
And poop jokes.
Phos used bullet seed. Super effective. No, if I don't have to deal with that bitch, maybe turning into a slug ain't that bad.
I'm surprised the slug stayed still for that long.
I'm taking a crap like that. It'll tire anyone out.
Enter Cinnabar. Who would definitely give a crap? Sweating bullets?
Ooh.
That's quite the reach.
Come on, Cinnabar. You can't ignore it. Wait, what? You can only hold out of the story for so long, Cinnabar. And so. Phos is just stealing the show as a snail here. Or slug. She's not the kind to fall for cliches.
Ouch.
Mm. Well, the line between hate and love is rather thin.
Ouch.
Oh.
Hmm.
A clue, Sherlock.
Oh, that's
Whoa.
creepy.
That is disturbing. So, are we clear, Diamond? Crystal.
It's a different rock.
I like how the bits of mercury floating in the air are reflecting the light off of Diamond there.
A drip, drop, drip. Whoa, okay. She makes her own waifu. I want her ability.
Unfortunately, they're kind of deadly.
Doubly awesome. Whew.
Ninja jumping through the trees here.
Them legs.
You say that like it's a good thing. Just bracing for more shade to be thrown. Jeez. Oh my, what a Cinderella moment.
It's not like a cure or anything.
Baka. The fuck?
Bitch, do you know what time it is?
Well, then again, if they are rocks, do they really have a sense of time that we do? And just imagine if they think of time on a geological scale.
True.
Right.
Ah!
Oh, this is gonna be nightmare.
Meanwhile, in Phos's psyche, a voice from outside enters. Bitch, wake up! Shot that booty. Oh. Goodness me. Well, that was about the most intense spa treatment ever. I'm never taking a kill quest like that again.
Way to go.
Aww. Oh! It is smarter than Phos. Gotcha, bitch. And they can converse.
Oh.
It has officially sunk down to the slug's level. Phos, my dear, you never disappoint to disappoint.
Wow.
Damn.
Ouch.
More useless than Aqua. Most useless than most mascot characters. And on the same intellectual level as a fucking slug. Poor thing. Poor thing. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Though I do have to say, though, at least she's friggin' hilarious about it.
Right.
And that little misdirection with the slug to acting exactly like Phos.
Well, I'm sure
That's
that
nice.
there's still a little bit of Phos in the slug.
Ah, okay. Sort of.
I have
imprint.
a feeling that's what's going on here.
I can see that. It swallowed her. She left a bit of an imprint, perhaps, which is why she can understand the slug and why it acts like her.
Yeah, maybe there's a few molecules of her still in the slug.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
So, mascot character get.
Mascot character get. And it keeps outsmarting her. Whoa, new Lunari? Soul, meat, bone.
Oh my.
Ooh, pretty.
Nice.
Oh my goodness. That was visually gorgeous. Especially with Phos coming back to life.
Yeah, that was fun.
And that was hilarious. Just make the anime about Snail-chan and Phos, and there you go. Get yourself a comedy anime wonder.
Holy crap, Bort was a bitch.
Mm.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Yeah, she
I
went
really hate Bort.
overboard on the Soon side, then all of a sudden a big Dara turn at the end. A little bit too soon for development's sake, I think.
Eh.
Bort seems like one of those types of people that I go out of my way to avoid.
Yeah, agreed.
There's being Sundara, and then there's just being a bitch.
Well, there's even being like the strict, straight-laced kind of character. You have the model student. And then there's being a bitch.
Or even like, how about basically everybody's reaction to Phos being gone? Like, well, she was useless anyway.
All the shade being thrown.
I mean, yeah, she was useless, but that's just fucking mean.
Damn, man, that's just rude at that point.
Yeah.
Oh, even after. Oh, the snail's smarter than she is. Leave the rude remarks to me, okay?
Oh man.
That was brutal.
I think I was kind of correct on what I said at the beginning, where I thought that basically because the snail swallowed her, the snail's shell became weaker because she's such a weak rock. I think I was correct on that.
As Cinnabar explains, the snails get traits based on the rocks they feed on.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I think that supports that theory.
In other words, her uselessness was useful. Oh, crap.
Hi, Fanta.
Alright, I'm going to read this off.
He's the only one who will ever dare type.
I really like how they deal with Cinnabar in this anime, and I'll explain why. These gems are immortal, as said in this episode, and every one of them has been alive longer than any human being in the real world. So Cinnabar has been doing that night watch for who knows how long. Could be decades, could be centuries. Actually, it's definitely more than a century, because in this episode, Diamond said, "Oh, this is the most you've said in 100 years."
True. And the gemstones, as I mentioned, they, for all we know, they could think of time on a geological scale. It could be millennia, for all we know.
And she is shunned since her mercury is deadly to the other gems, so she has been pretty much isolated for that long. First person in a very long time she talks to, of course, is Phos, the most useless of the gems, and yet Phos says that she will help Cinnabar get a job so that she will no longer be suicidal. Wanting to be taken away to the moon is pretty much that, yeah. So it makes sense that she would be extremely reluctant to believe Phos, yet she can't stop thinking about the words Phos told her that day. She wants to forget the whole situation because believing in another gem seems impossible due to the shunning she's gotten from the others. She spouts a bunch of negativity towards Phos, yet you can clearly see on her face that she doesn't even believe what she's saying. Diamond's remark that, did you just get confessed to? Makes sense since Cinnabar is being abnormally negative towards Phos when she doesn't need to be. And despite all that she says, she can't help but believe that Phos will save her from the Night Watch, as shown when she created a mini Phos, as if she was talking to Phos, and said, "I guess I can give you some more time before I start calling you a liar."
Ooh.
The way that they deal with Cinnabar is just such a realistic response to everything that she's been through, and she's kind of like a realistic Cinderella in this situation. Yeah, I agree.
I wish they would have completed that line. I can give you more time before I start calling you a liar. Or did
they did complete that line.
Oh, I guess I was just too fixated on the Mercury waifu.
Right.
And come on, what
I think yeah, like we were talking about Bort being a really bad tsundere. I think Cinnabar is a really good one.
Agreed. Because I mean, you could when she's spouting off, she's calling Phos useless and all this stuff, and talking to Diamond, you could see the anguish in her face.
Right.
She's just trying to power her way through it, trying to stay strong. But you already know she.
Yeah, and she. Basically the main difference between the two is, Bort's just like she is overprotective. You could tell that she likes Diamond or whatever, but she's so really emotionally abusive, mentally and emotionally abusive towards the other characters, and that's not good. Whereas Cinnabar is more, she's standoffish and she's a little bit, has a sharp tongue or whatever, but she's not just straight up abusive towards the other characters.
Cinnabar's a loner, Bort's a control freak.
Yeah, I can see that.
I just don't like Bort. She's so horrible.
But again, back to the focus of the episode.
Oh great, another novel incoming.
Oh.
Are they still watching?
That was good warning.
Using anime strike subs? if we are.
Well, it's horrible subs, so they go off of the actual official ones.
Official translations.
Yeah.
Bam! Incoming.
All right, this episode had a ton of great shots, which made full use of the 3D CG. I agree.
Totally
Yes.
agree.
The action at the beginning would have been near impossible to animate in 2D due to all the camera movements and such. I would not say that.
See at the beginning?
Just harder.
Yeah, it's just harder. It's not impossible. It's just harder. And the scene where Cinnabar's Mercury was gliding across the grass was a spectacle of what 3D and
Animation can do.
animation. Yeah, I'm losing my.
There's too much.
And Diamond running and jumping through the forest was really cool and well done. Also shows the reflection of Cinnabar off her Mercury in that one shot was fantastic cinematics. Yeah. Also,
Actually, I want to point out. I pointed it out in the episode, but when Diamond starts running away, you can still see the shine of light that's coming from Diamond's hair off of the Mercury, which I thought was really cool.
Also, F-Zero and Rizzo, remember the PVI showed you for this anime showed a bit of the scene where Phos was reforming, and I bet you thought the scene looked far better in 1080 than you did on YouTube when it was compressed.
That scene did look pretty good.
It was good. The interesting thing is that I would say that pretty much every episode I feel like the 3D improves. I think the reason behind this was because I read up on an interview with the director of the series, and he said that at the beginning everything was very slow, and it took them days just to complete the first shot, and only like 20 people were working on the series at the beginning of the production. But at the end of the production, there was like 100 people. Thus, things got quicker. The animators got more comfortable with what they were doing, and got better with what they were doing. As this is Orange's first major production/independent production, and were able to create better shots, and things were moving faster. Thus, they were spending more time on them.
Like the series has a couple of shots that I would say are almost Pixar level. You have yet to see them, but they are beautiful. Okay.
You have to see them. Okay. So I guess more to look forward to.
Nerd, but serious, nice notes.
Well, that's gonna do it for this episode of Anime Reaction.
But yeah, I don't really have a whole lot to add. Like it was really good. I liked that this episode had a lot more action.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I feel like it's gonna slow down.
Yeah, probably. But mascot character get, and for once, it's not like this like cute fluffy thing.
It's this cute slimy thing.
Right.
Doesn't talk, doesn't have an attitude. It's just there to look cute and sell merchandise. I'm not a cynical bastard at all.
It's disgusting. Truly disgusting. Really disgusting.
The snail kid. Smarter than Phos, though. Oh my god. I'm surprised she hasn't hardened with all the roasting, or should I say heat treating she got this episode.
Right.
God damn. Everyone. I think the only ones in the whole academy who didn't insult her outright this episode were Diamond and Master, simply because he wasn't on screen at all.
Right.
Poor thing.
Snail is a cooked snail.
That one's pretty big. That's a lot of S card that go there, Yamato.
Yeah.
Just.
Yeah, I did like the voice acting there at the end.
During the conversation.
Yeah.
That was top notch. I hope they continue that and have like Phos and Snail-chan as partners. Or Slug-chan. It looks like it's going to be that way in the next episode too. Poor Master. And on that slimy bombshell.
Yeah, I think we should go ahead and end it here. But So, let us know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of our reaction in the comment section below.
Yep, thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you're interested in joining our Discord, let's put it in the description below.
But that's going to do it for this episode of Anime Reaction. As always, I'm DK.
I'm Zero.
And I'm Rizzo.
See you next time.